Hello, profits. Wow. Just wow. Look at what happened here with Bitcoin. Look at this. Just ballistic. Boom. Blew out of it. I mean, we were right here and we were saying, got to get this higher high. Got to get this higher. But now look at that. We got the higher high. We get the higher high in the daily. Wow. We are on our way. I mean, this is like, we're almost up to the 200-day moving average. If we can get above this, we can springboard off that, and we're going up to 50. Well, we're going to have some resistance here, a little bit, 50, 52, but really not too much until we get up to this 56, 7 range. See, we're going to have a little bit right here at 50, but then really it's this up here, right over here at this 56, 57 range, where we're going to be blasted up. So if we zoom out on this puppy right here, here's our whole April 21, November 21, and here we are to where we're boom, boom, and then we wanted to boom, and then keep going, right? It's kind of the pattern we're in. Let's check out some other charts right here. Same thing, out of this wedge, we need to retest, probably come back. It's a perfect point to come back to that 42.5 and launch off from there. That's perfect. Right here, we're in this bearish pattern, but tricky. Went up instead of coming back down into this wedge to play this out a little bit more. It still can. This could still be a total like Tony Hawk fakie and back down in. CME, see, now we're going to have to fill the gap. Check it out. This is very important, very important right here. Look at that. So we ended the day at 44.7 on Friday. And now tomorrow, Monday, we're going to open up here. Guess what's going to happen? We've got this resistant line here at 48.2. It's kind of the last hurrah. Most likely, even if we get up to there, we could come back here. Now, of course, there's this support to bounce off of and play through this wedge to see if we shoot up or shoot down. But very likely, though, we come back and we fill this gap right there. That gap is huge. Now, of course, we could just keep going up and up and up, and eventually, who knows when, it'll come down and fill this thing at some point. I mean, if you look back, heck, we still have this one to fill down here that we haven't yet, which is actually pretty important. Pretty important that we haven't filled this one yet. Right here. That's why I've got the box to it, because that is lowest point possible, to where if we do come back and fill that in and everyone starts collecting the liquidity, at some point we can come down here. And of course, if we get here, this is where everyone and their mother's going to buy. Heck, my grandmother's going to buy it in heaven. Boom. So let's see what else. Well, let's not get into these. Sand real quick, looking nice. We did kind of we retested it. We went up. I mean, that's it. We're going good. Broke out of this wedge. Once we break out of these big daily wedges, there's a strong move. Where is... just real quick to touch on this. Point of control is way down here, see? So we're right in line with it when it hits this wedge. So if we extend this out right here, it's possible that we make our way back, fill this gap from this massive bullish candle, but we come down and we could bounce down out of this wedge, which in that point we either go like that or go like that. We can come back in it and go for a while and then dump down. This could all be just a little fun place for some people to make some money, and then for a lot of guys to get these longs and just grab that liquidity all the way back down to the wedge, because here's the biggest part of volume for us. As you can see, massive candle here. It's a big sell-off one, but obviously it's why we had that dump. But down here at that $38,000, $39,000 range. Now, let's pull a Jason Casper fib on this puppy. And that's also very much in line with the golden pocket, the 618, 65, golden pocket to where we could see a retracement back down after this big move. Now, if you look at the big picture, and we're on the daily chart, we could really still be in line with coming up. We can bounce off the top of this wedge. Something like that, right? To where we really want to be cautious. If you're along up here, like we are, we're still up in there. We've taken profits, of course, 5 or 6 times. Again, it could play out as well where we come down here and bounce off the top of the wedge. I mean, we're just going to retest the top of this wedge. That would get us the CME back. Come down here to 43, very likely. We do not have to come back to the point of control. We can just be here at the value high, or even come back in and jump off of that, which is the overall main target line with PPM. All right. So real quick on that. And one more thing. We have the Dow to contend with coming in tomorrow. We'll see what that does. But overall, Bitcoin's looking super bullish. Let's check in on our crypto profit. God bless you all. Happy trading, happy longs, but watch out for that correction, which, as you know, the market's going up. That means it's coming down.